Howdy y'all, welcome to Hazenboro Craftworks. I'm the Alchemist. Are any of y'all still just a little bit troubled about the high prices of bourbon? Even though the prices are supposed to be coming down because of the glut of bourbon in the market, or maybe you can't get those bottles you want and you see all the states around you getting them. I know here in South Dakota I don't see too many prices coming any lower than what I've been getting them for, and I'm not seeing those great bottles coming to South Dakota either. But maybe Willett's helping us out just a little bit here with some good pricing on perhaps some decent quality bourbon. And the bottle I'm talking about today is a bottle that I picked up last month in June when I was at the Willett Distillery doing a distillery tour. And that bottle I'm talking about is Old Bardstown. Now maybe not the specific bottle because this is a Kentucky release bottle only, but I did have a bottle of Old Bardstown before, and it well, I don't have it anymore because I drank it. So that should tell you something. It's not too bad. The MSRP on this bottle is only $25. And this particular Kentucky release of Old Bardstown is a bottle and bond. So being bottled and bond, it's got to be released at 100 proof. It's got to be aged for at least 4 years. And there's no other age statement on this bottle. So I'm assuming that it's aged for 4 years. And it does show that it's 100 proof. So with this Kentucky release, Kentucky only release, kind of wanted to give it a try to see if it's something special compared to the Old Bardstown bottle that I had that was 101 proof. So it wasn't that much more than this bottle and bond. The mash bill that it uses is Willett's typical bourbon mash bill of 72% corn and 13% rye and 15% malted barley. And I like that high corn mash bill. I like the sweetness that it usually brings. Another thing that's special about this Old Bardstown label is for decades Willett was buying their really high quality barrels from other distilleries and blending them, bottling them for themselves. So basically they were an NDP, non-distiller producer for many, many years, 30 plus years. And the Old Bardstown label for Willett marks the first of their line that came from their own stills when they fired up their stills again after they got everything remodeled in the distillery. And that happened in January of 2012. So this line actually came out then after this Bottle and Bond series came out in 2016 after aging for 4 years. So let's see what we've got here. The first thing I'm getting here is brown sugar. Yeah, nice dark brown sugar. But then it's followed up with a little bit of vanilla in there as well. And I'm also getting some cherry. So for me on the nose, it's basically just some typical bourbon notes. Nothing too complex, but yet very pleasant. Nothing negative at all. Let's head in for the palate, get a couple sips, see what the palate tells us. Really nice caramel there. Cinnamony. And as it sets for a bit, some nice oak. A little bit of apple perhaps in there. And then as it sits a little bit, comes on a bit leathery, mingled in with that oak a little bit. And as I'm getting to the finish, the finish really seems to be settling in, kind of a medium finish, I'd call it. Baking spices dominated with that cinnamon that I got on the palate. And I still have that oak. That leather went away quite quickly, so maybe I'm imagining leather there, because it went away quite fast. I get that nice caramel as I lick my lips. I enjoy that. Sweet oak, so it's like that caramel's mixed with that oak. And like I said, that cinnamon dominated baking spice. It's a beginner's bourbon. And that's not a negative comment in any way. It's not overly complex. The flavors, the notes, and everything in it are nicely pronounced. So for me, this is an excellent beginner bourbon to bring someone in and have them get started with bourbon if they're just starting their journey, because it's really easy to teach them some of the notes that you get in a bourbon, because you can pull them out of this one. And it's a nice one. I can sip with it at $25. I can mix with it. It's a nice one to have on the shelf. I really wish I can get this Kentucky one released here in South Dakota quite easily, but I'm gonna have to find that old Bardstown, see if I can find that again. I can't remember where I got it, and compare the two. But all I can remember is that it's gone, so it must not have been too bad. But what I do know is I love having you all come back around, so please take it easy. Don't drink and drive. Cheers.